42 Liberty.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $20 per hour and a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Ooh, what a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
This is Jeff Essing, owner of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping and host of Fitness Fanatics. Over the years, we've helped countless people gain strength, lose fat, build confidence, and change their life. And it all starts with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. Now is the best time to sign up with the new year right around the corner. You can enroll for the January 10-Week Challenge for only $299. That's 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. Head to fxblincoln.com for more information on how to enroll. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Load up on meat and more this holiday season at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through January 2nd is spend $40, get a free 14-ounce ribeye, limit of 3. Also, get 15% off wine and spirits only at the North Lincoln location. Don't forget their 2 new locations, now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
It's a playoff rematch this weekend as the Lincoln Stars take on the Waterloo Blackhawks at the Icebox. Join us on Friday and Saturday night as the Stars ring in the new year with a Western Conference clash. Friday's game gets started at 7:05 and the puck drops at 6:05 on Saturday. Secure your tickets for the Stars versus the Blackhawks now at lincolnstars.com.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off. Mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934. HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
At Allo, we believe in the exceptional. From extraordinary whole home coverage to super fast speeds, our local teams are always on hand to make sure your service is running at top performance. Let go of lag, banish buffering, and enjoy outstanding service throughout your entire home. We believe in delivering nothing less than exceptional service, so that's exactly what we do. Visit us at allofiber.com to experience the exceptional.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see some areas of fog. Otherwise, cloudy skies are expected for today. We'll see higher on 35. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies with the low around 25. And tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies will continue throughout the day. We'll see a high around 37. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. It feels kind of like a long week. Wait a second. I've only been here 2 days. 3 days? Oh, wow.
Happy Thursday, gentlemen.
Happy Husker Victory Thursday.
I was just going to say, it feels good to be on the winning side of things. Feels good to continue being on the winning side of things.
Yeah.
12-2 are the Huskers.
Best record in 31 years, they said?
Well, yeah, it ties the record for the 20 what years, like 2011 team. It ties the best start, but the best start, I mean, since 1991.
Nice. Well, before we get into Husker basketball, we're gonna talk a lot about that. I'm gonna tell you, folks, be careful on these sidewalks and streets. There were car accidents. Yeah,
we almost lost AD.
Oh, dude, not a car accident. I was walking right across the alley, and I was going to record, some footage for, social media platforms. Yeah. And you hear me go, oh, sheesh. I'm going like, I literally slipped. And
really,
I mean, I just got my footing, but dude, it was going to be a bad one. Then I seen, as I was coming down.
You're not as young and spry anymore, AD.
No,
you got to make sure you got your bearings.
He's got cat-like balance. So the way he saved
it. I didn't fall.
That
now when I hop on this airplane later, I'm going to feel him like, why is my left side killing me right now? I didn't even hit the ground. But then I seen another guy when I was coming down, about to take a right by the Embassy Suites.
Yeah.
A guy lose his footing too, and he grabbed one of the meters because he's trying to plug his meter, and he was over there. It was it's slip out there. So guys and girls, if you're on the roads, on the sidewalks, be careful, watch your footing, because it was almost ice 1, AD 0.
Jeez.
I would still give it a 1.5 for the amount of steps I took though.
Yeah.
So be careful out there. Nick, you were in the house yesterday. First of all, before we go to basketball. In a week from tomorrow.
We can't talk about it. We can't talk about
A week from
It'll make
tomorrow.
it go so slow.
I get all. Yeah, it does. It does. It's
You have
slow
so
down.
many
about it.
things
Don't think
to
about it.
do.
I don't remind me.
He has
also.
so many things to do before he leaves,
Yes,
too.
he does.
Hey, so we were saying, I was telling the guys before we got on, I was like, yeah, in a week in this moment, I'll be in Houston waiting for my connecting flight. And AD's like, yeah, I got to hop on a plane Wednesday. I got to hop on a plane today. And I was like, don't worry. You're the king of never showing up. Don't worry. You can have that title. I'm not trying to take that title from you. No.
How many more tans can you get in before you leave?
Yeah.
Do you guys notice it?
I
Yeah.
do notice it.
Is it noticeable?
You
Good.
look bronzed.
Well, about when you come back, you'll be looking like me. Which one's AD? You know what I'm saying? Which one's AD?
I don't think my hair.
One of you's going to have to shave your beard.
Yeah.
I don't think my hair will magically get darker, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, when he comes back looking black, we call him Najee.
There you go.
No, just Najee.
Yeah.
Najee, what's up, dog?
Good. I got a game on Sunday.
Saturday, actually.
Saturday.
Nick, you were in the house yesterday. In
Yeah.
fact, if go check out Nick's Twitter. Nick, what is your Twitter handle?
Nick_Sainert.
Nick_Sainert.
Yep.
He took some dope pictures last night at the game. Nick, what was the environment last night?
Well, so like we talked about like the benefits of the 8 p.m. tip-off and stuff, and we saw it last night. There was no late arriving crowd. There was no 16-minute media timeout, and you're still waiting for people to file in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, however, I will say like there was a lot of energy, not only from the fans, but also like Nebraska. Nebraska brought the energy, and they fully welcomed the energy from the crowd.
Yeah.
They were pumping it up. They were trying to elevate it as well. There were also, there were some big names in the arena, right?
Mm-hmm.
There were some big names, former volleyball players. There you had Dylan Raiola, obviously. Trev Alberts was sitting down there. There were a couple other big names, the Keisei Tominaga family, the Rink Mast family.
Mm-hmm.
You also had, and this is from my Twitter. It was probably about, I don't know, probably 75 minutes before tip off.
That was a cool picture you took.
And I'm sitting down on the court just watching Indiana and those players warm up, and I look over. Now remember, no student section last night.
Oh, yeah,
there was no
not in yet.
students, right? Students are not in. They might be back in town by now, but for the way that student tickets work are from when there's no classes, your student tickets are not applicable.
Right.
They're not valid. So those tickets were available for purchase for basically anybody last night. Well, I noticed, at the top of the student section, what it would be is there was a sign from two women that said, I flew 6,000 miles to see Keisei Tominaga. So there was one sign in English and one sign in Japanese.
Wow.
And
That
so
was a sweet picture.
I went over and one of them spoke English and she was from Chicago. The other one went to high school with Keisei Tominaga and flew 6,000 miles from Japan to watch Keisei in Lincoln last night.
Dedication.
You think they went to prom together?
I have no clue.
Because I'm flying 6,000 miles. We better went to prom or something.
I guess just don't tell Keisei's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but like here's the deal. It was super
kind of hard
cool.
to keep that one under wraps.
Yeah, exactly. But no, super cool because she was telling me there was the girl that was from Chicago who she was related to was obviously translating for me. And she was like, he was a big star in high school. Everybody knew him in Japan, but now everybody knows him in the world. It was like we forget sometimes. And I caught myself like in the middle of his 26 or 28 point performance that he had last night.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, this is like the last year that we're going to get to see Keisei on this floor.
Yeah.
And we're going to be hearing things about what he's doing at Japan, overseas, how big of a sensation he is.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of like always heard how popular he was, but I don't know if we ever really grasp it on how big of a deal Keisei is in Japan and in his hometown.
Yeah, it's huge.
It was really, really cool. So, I mean, I know they're not listening. I would be shocked if they're listening, but huge thanks to those two women for not only letting me take a picture and post it. You can see the signs and where they're at on Twitter. But then also, I'm sure they talked about him on the broadcast as well. But no, it was a super cool story.
Chase B says, good morning. Chase B goes, ultimate friend zone. Yeah, that would be the ultimate friend zone. You fly 6,000 miles.
Yeah.
Or arrive here and find out he's got a girlfriend.
I don't think you were doing that, were you?
Absolutely not. That is no.
Mississippi Mud Dog.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Aaron, I'm going to post it. I think I'm going to post it up. He goes, we need footage of AD doing the Cab Calloway on the ice. Glad you didn't hit the deck, my friend. Bro, it was close, man.
And you didn't even cuss.
No, I didn't cuss.
I was going to say, did you actually just say sheesh?
Yeah. I mean,
he went, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I would have fell. I made something.
That's self-restraint.
Or just scared.
Yeah.
We're going to dig a lot more deeper into this Nebraska basketball. I'm also often thinking about volleyball doing it, but the basketball team did it. At any time last night, we'll say this over. I still was not feeling secure with 10 minutes left. But when they went on that run, I want to talk about that too. What goes into that. So, folks, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of recruits. There's a special window. The recruits will be here the next number of days as well. As Nick mentioned, there were some superstars in the stadium last, and the Pinnacle Bank. The
Satterfield was there. The recruits, the wide receivers, the running backs were there. Ron Brown was there. There was a lot of folks out there.
A lot of good pictures in there that we've seen in there. Also some NFL action, but also, man, there's some firings going on around the country in college football as well. So we'll dig into that as well, folks. We'll be right back again. Be careful on these streets. Be careful on these sidewalks, or you will take a L to start your day as well. All right, we'll be right back. It's The Drive Thursday morning. It's The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see some areas of fog. Otherwise, cloudy skies are expected for today. We'll see higher on 35. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies with a low around 25. And tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies will continue throughout the day. We'll see a high around 37. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
This is Jeff Essink, owner of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping and host of Fitness Fanatics. Over the years, we've helped countless people gain strength, lose fat, build confidence, and change their life. And it all starts with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. Now is the best time to sign up with the new year right around the corner. You can enroll for the January 10-Week Challenge for only $299. That's 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. Head to fxblincoln.com for more information on how to enroll. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. You can get diesel anywhere, but what about
Atomic Diesel?
That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is offering some huge holiday discounts from now until January 2nd. On select new Chevrolet vehicles, we are offering $8,000 off MSRP or 1.9% financing. Yes, you heard right. That's $8,000 off or 1.9% financing on select new Chevrolets. We also have some huge discounts on our new GMC inventory, so stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com. Includes finance, trade, and Costco bonus with roof credit. Stock number C2 99464.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
It's phishing season. Bad actors are trolling your business emails, luring you and your employees to take the bait and steal your private information. Make sure your cybersecurity keeps your business from being the catch of the day. At Hamilton, cybersecurity is our business. We are experts at keeping your network and business information secure and off the hook. Contact Hamilton for a vulnerability assessment today. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, and we have a special
Raff and
guest.
AD. I'm AD. It's AD.
AD Stricky.
He's locked out.
Oh, he's locked out. He don't know his code.
The real
He don't know his code.
The real AD is locked out.
Hey.
Yeah.
Talk some basketball with us, Stricky.
Look at this.
He grew overnight.
He grew overnight. He slipped and he grew.
Yeah.
Talking Husker basketball in Nebraska last night. Big victory over the Hoosiers. I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, yeah.
Hoosier.
Yeah, I was saying Who's Your Daddy last night.
We could have said it to him last night, though, man.
Who's your daddy? Nebraska.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad Strick is here. Did you say last night, too?
I did.
Good. I don't blame you, bro. Because y'all got out of here about what time?
No, about just around 11 or just after.
Yeah.
It was.
Strick, I texted us into their show last night. By the way, big shout out to you and Bach. Did a great job the post game last night. I was watching that on YouTube while I was finishing up for the night. And Strick, this is, even if you weren't on our team, I would have said on our, obviously the radio fam, I would have said this because it reminds me of the days when me and Raff were in college. I said they played with focused intensity last night, and they were disruptive.
Yeah.
And Strick, the last time I've seen, and I put it in my notes last night when I was watching the game, and then I listened to you guys for the last segment, pretty much. That was the most disruptive team in a good way that I've seen since you were there. And I mean controlled disruption, not just chaos. I mean, but they caused chaos. They caused disruption. I mean, hands in the passing lanes, the number of loose balls, the diving, the defense, the tips. Strick, that was the first time I seen that since you and Chubb and the guys were back there, man.
Man, that's pretty deep because I would have to agree with you. It was purposeful in everything they did. Like they just weren't running around. Now, early on, there was a few miscommunication situations that I talked to Nick about, and Nick and I were saying, just their communication was kind of lacking because they were kind of going at the same guy on rotations. They tightened that up in the second half. But yes, getting to the loose balls, tipping balls around, digging with the purpose, like it was like they were understanding what was happening, whether it be in the post or in the drive, or it was reading situations in whatever their play. They were honed in on the scouting report and what it was. And that was so good to see.
We've talked about it, right? Where that hasn't happened in years past. How much does winning, how much does success attribute to them having play like that on the floor? Right, because we're starting to continue to see their confidence continue to grow and continue to get even more and more. Because now, I told you, right? How many times in the last 15, 20 years have you been able to say, yeah, you know what, Nebraska from top to bottom has a better team than Indiana? And you haven't been able to. And that's what's fascinating about this is like we're in a spot now where Nebraska is clearly better than a lot of Big Ten teams. Like they are. And maybe that's not going to be the case next year. And it wasn't the case last year. But like here we are in 2023, 2024, and we're sitting here at a 12-2 record for Nebraska. They beat Indiana. And if Indiana plays Nebraska, I'm confident in saying Nebraska wins 7 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
They're winning the majority. It's Nebraska's not on the end that's like, yeah, we just need all the things to go our way, and maybe we'll be able to squeak this one out. It's you're fully in control. Control the things you can control. Do your job through communication, not getting in rotation, not doubling up the wrong guys defensively. Play with that edge that Fred Hoiberg always talks about. And guess what? You're deep enough, you're balanced enough, and you're good enough to where you're going to be able to come out on the winning side of things most of the time.
Real quick, I was talking with him last night, and one thing I had asked, I was like, man, how are they going to replace Rink Mass? I mean, because Rink Mass to me was an upgrade from Walker. Now, Walker was a beast, but it was an upgrade because he has the same abilities to be able to create space, rebound, do all the things that Walker did, but he can stretch.
Yes, he can.
So that's the difference.
He makes you guard him on the perimeter.
I was like, how are they going to replace it? And then we looked it up, and he's a freaking junior.
Who, Mass?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's even more dangerous from what they're going to have coming back with their unit.
You know, you guys, you look at this. It's 12-2 on the season, obviously. Best 14-game mark since 91. 18-5 in the last 23 games since February 1st of 2023 last year. And they snapped a 7-game losing streak dating back to 1999. And the 16-point margin was the largest against the Hoosiers since they first went in the series, since 1920. Since 1920.
Wow.
That was
a great squad.
Strick, let me ask you this. There's a few particular guys. That's what I'm glad you're here, man. There's not just, obviously, Casey had the big game last night. You expect that from him, though. You just come expect it.
Well, especially with family in town.
Family in town. Yeah, you ain't having him fly 6,000 miles and you throw up, you're old, you're 2 for 20 or something like that, But to me, it's the difference between this team and the teams of past, because in years past, Petaway had to have a big game, or Palmer had to have a big game, or Walker. So went D-Walk, so went the whole team last year. This is totally, it's spread out. You look at the Phoenix Rising of C.J. Wilcher. You look at Gary, who stepped in. You look at little Hoiberg that stepped. I say little because he's shorter than his dad. But that's
Big Sam.
Sam comes in there and puts in work. I can go on and on and on the number of guys. Strick, I know there's a number of elements you can go the difference in this team so far. Now, granted, so far. But what are some things that stick out to you, not just last night, But stick out to collectively so far. Here we are. We're just starting the Big Ten season, basically. What stands out the most to you about this team? What characteristics do you think they can have right now?
For me, I think it's maturity. I think it's a calmness about them that I haven't seen. When a team makes a run, or when now they've had their down moments. Obviously, all teams do.
Yep.
You know,
Minnesota,
they obviously laid it. Minnesota
Yep.
was one. But their lessons, Creighton.
Yep.
Those are great lessons to have early on. And you know, after you start smelling yourself, you come to a realization. There's a humbling moment in those times, and I think that's been effective because I think it's allowed the coaching staff to be able to coach them. I think they're listening. I think there's been a generation of time where it's been tough for coaches to coach because they're having a hard time finding those buttons to push individually and collectively. And so I think with this team, I think they're actually listening. I think what the coaches are saying when they have those humbling moments and when they're able to talk to them, they're actually learning and taking those teaching moments and growing from them. Because I can see the levels of growth that they're having because that game. Let me give you an example. Of what I mean. Okay. In the past, when that team would get a lead, they would try to blow teams out by just tossing up threes and thinking that, okay, we can shoot this now and we're free to do it. Yep. There was a ball that got swung to Casey at the 3-point line on the left side.
In the corner. In the corner.
Yep. On the corner. And he could have easily shot that three. He was hot. But he takes a step in to the mid-range.
And takes a jump.
And takes the short jump.
Buried it.
And that's growth. Because that's how you build leads. That's how you grow. You don't grow them by just tossing up threes, and they found that out down in Minnesota.
They took what the defense gave them. You know, they didn't have to force anything. And you know what? Also, I want to make sure I get that.
Oh, and then Alec. Like, for example, Alec fumbling, falling, tripping on himself, got into the paint, jump stop, teaching, learns, jump stop, not all off balance, not all hectic and erratic, and then finds a guy for the three. Those are you can tell that's growth. That's just a thought.
Those are the X factors of the game. And Alec, again, we keep saying all these different names. It's not just one name that dominates the win. All of those guys collectively. Alec was like a madman, but they all were.
Yeah.
But Alec, there were so many balls that you could have just, if you didn't want it bad enough, you could have said, I'll let somebody else. It's just called want to points, want to turnovers, want to loose balls. They just have more want to.
Yeah.
I have not seen a team. I keep saying over and again, Trick. I've not seen a Nebraska team this disruptive since you guys played. I have not. And I mean from every. I mean, no matter who they brought in the game, there was no drop off.
No doubt.
There was no drop off.
And that's like the feel that they talk about. You guys are talking about the feel of the arena. You look back. I mean, I go back in the time machine. Go back 30 years. You know, watching Strick play and stuff like that. What got Bob Devaney going the most was when Strick was diving out of bounds or making a steal or something like that, or Chubbuck was throwing himself three.
Right.
You know, that brings that whole crowd and that brings that team together. So that's always good to see.
I think there's a couple things that maybe have gone under the radar also, is what this team did without Bryce Williams for 15 minutes in the first half. Bryce Williams played 5 minutes in the first half because he picked up 2 quick fouls, right? Juwan Gary, who's been, we all said, at a current time, the best player on this team, and how much he's improved in years from last year. Also, after he got fully healthy, he had 4 points. He had 4
Rick Mass didn't even have a double.
He had 4 points. He had 4. Juwan had 4 points, and he had 4 fouls with a couple minutes left in the game. They kept him out. They kept him out. So, and then not to mention the Rick Mass piece of it, where we had heard pregame, all right, 15, 20 minutes is going to be the cap. That man was moving really well.
Yeah, he was.
That was a really good sign for Nebraska basketball, because this is a big slate coming up with Wisconsin on the road. Rick Mass is the key to everything.
No question.
Think here.
No question.
Because even if Alec has a little bit of a perimeter shot, not that reliable, but not that Rick Mass has that much more of a reliable 3-point shot, but he's more comfortable out at the perimeter, which then draws defenders out, which is going to open up things for Casey to do back cuts like he loves doing. We saw it all the time last year. This team is extremely, extremely balanced and so deep that it's not just the 3-point shot. It's not just Cam Mack, or it's not just Teran Petaway. That I mentioned it last night against North Dakota or South Carolina State. I can't remember which one. South Carolina State, 6 guys in double figures. You don't need that But that's the type of performance that you're going to get every single night. Yeah, K-State last night had 28. So it was, all right, took the pressure off Juwan, maybe took the pressure off Bryce Williams.
Well, then Wilcher wasn't even available.
Yes.
Who had 11 out of 14 minutes.
You're talking about this dude, this team last night was able to win a game against a formidable opponent. So now we can stop the conversations necessarily of like, yeah, they kept Ryder at arm's length. Let's see if they can do it against a Big Ten team. They did. That we talked about it with 10 minutes left, and they were floating around that 8 to 14 point lead. Indiana would go on a run. Nebraska would halt it, would slow it down. Nebraska kept Indiana at arm's length last night.
And you know what? I was concerned going this one with Big Ware because he's a baller.
Kellell's big.
He's a big. And then Renew, what's his name?
Renault.
Renault.
Yeah, Renault.
He's a problem as well. And Nebraska they didn't blink.
Yeah.
They did not blink. And you thought they were going, because when it got down to, I think it was 10-10 in the game, 10 minutes, 10-10 left in the game. And they got it a little under 10 minutes. They got it within 8.
Yeah.
And then Nebraska goes on that run, and it was a wrap. But I was thinking, man, I'm kind of thinking they're going, because I'm flinching, thinking they're going to flinch, and they didn't.
That's my biggest thing, is just keeping teams at arm's length. Like, it's great. That was something that we hung our hat on as fans. Like, all right, you were able to do that against Ryder. Ryder made a run. Duquesne made a run. North Dakota, right? After you took the lead, you didn't let them get back into it. Okay, now you did it against a much more formidable opponent. You just beat an opponent in Indiana that their only 3 losses prior to you were to all ranked teams. This is a team that lost to number 2 Kansas by just 4 points just a couple weeks ago. So you're looking at, this is a much more high quality opponent. The NET, the NCAA tournament, and the net rankings, I should say, the Ken Palm, all that's going to come. That we don't have to worry about that. But for what Nebraska did last night, should give Husker fans a lot of encouragement and excitement for what, hey, maybe they sneak a road win on Saturday against Wisconsin. And guess what? Things get really, really interesting come Monday when the AP poll is released, and come Tuesday when number 1 Purdue comes into town.
Absolutely. A few points I want to consider before we go out of here, man. A few numbers I just want to throw at you guys and straight get your input on this. You look at the diversity of scoring Nebraska had. You look at Gary Tip, was 4. Mass had 9. Bryce Williams 15. Jamarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, he had one of his best games.
Threes.
The biggest plus minus for Nebraska's roster last night, basically when they're on the floor, was Jamarcus Lawrence.
He was
Jamarcus
huge.
Lawrence had the largest plus minus rating out of any Husker last night.
K-State at 28, and then you got guys with 3, 2, and 2. So you look at the diversity of scoring. Now, here's the numbers that baffles me, Strick, because we've been on the opposite side of it too many times. 27-6. Nebraska gets 27 points off their turnovers. How many times, Strick, have you dang near ripped your nose off in the past 25 years? I can't say hair because neither one of us got any hair left. Almost ripped your goatee hairs out, your ears off, your face off. The number of times it's been the opposite. How did you, when you seen that last night, the number 27 points off their turnovers?
Yeah.
What does that say to you?
Yeah, I was talking with Bach about the thing that I've been noticing on the bigger scale about Nebraska was their differentials. They're gonna have a lot of common things that happen in their games. The assist numbers are gonna be close.
Yeah.
The rebound numbers may be close. What areas that they're going to differentiate themselves in the box score from the other team that's going to cause them to win.
Right.
That's the one tonight.
These don't lie.
These don't lie. and that's what you've been seeing. There has in most games been some form of a differential. And it's also happened when they lost.
Yeah.
Got killed on the rebounds one game.
Yeah.
Or whatever that dominating factor is. If they can find 1 or 2 things each game, make sure they're common on a lot of those basic things, the rebounding, on the turnovers. Their turnover numbers were excellent last night.
Absolutely.
If they can find those differentials and maximize them, bench scoring, those little things, that's where they win games.
How about this little thing, guys? 20 of 26 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Free throw shooting 77% as a team from the free throw line last night. Alec missed a couple. Then he kind of lifted his arms, thanking the Lord that he made 2 free throws. He was relieved to do so. That kind of got a chuckle out of the arena.
Yeah.
But Nebraska shot 20 of 26 from the free throw line. And I'd be curious to go back into each game and see what their lowest percentage from the charity stripe was this season, because I think it's a lot higher than what we believe. We're so accustomed to seeing these 55, 62
or less.
Yeah, or worse percentage of shooting from the free throw line for Husker basketball consistently here throughout, what is it now, 14 games. They've been a very, very good bit free throw shooting team.
I have one more number for you that I brought up last night. Our team, that 95-96 team, averaged 80 points, like 80.6 points a game. This team is averaging 77, I think 76, 77 points a game. So they're really close.
Yeah.
I've always said that the sweet point for this Nebraska team is in that upper 70 range. If they're up there with the defense that they play, they're going to win a freaking lot of games.
Yeah.
They're there.
They are.
Now, Fred Hoiberg is 17-1 before last night, 18-1 when scoring at 80 points.
I think it's also fascinating, guys. Like, you think about the evolution, and I know we got to get to break, unfortunately, but this is really, really fascinating stuff. You think about the evolution of Coach Hoiberg's time at Nebraska, right? Struggled not only shooting the ball, but also defensively in his first couple of years at Nebraska. We saw the identity shift at the beginning of last season where it was defense, right? They weren't that great from the perimeter. They had Derek Walker, who was obviously like the steady hand, Sam Griesel, an experienced point guard, leading carrying the ball up the floor at times. But they didn't necessarily shoot all that well. They won games defensively and keeping teams to a lower score. Well, now this year, look at they can shoot the ball.
Yeah.
We're starting to see this evolution. We knew what Fred Hoiberg wanted to do when he got here. And he had to kind of backtrack, flip it, change it to defensive first last year. You can now have it. Now they did that last year, got 16-16 record. Now what's next? Bring in that identity, that part of basketball that Fred Hoiberg wanted to play 4 or 5 years ago at Nebraska. Now mix that with defense, where you still value the defensive side of the floor, and you have good shooters. Nebraska shot pretty well from 3 last night. Now, there's been one game where they shot atrocious from beyond the arc, and that was Creighton, 2 of 22 from beyond the arc. So they're not perfect, but they shot way better than Indiana last night. We talked about the experience of taking a mid-range, taking an 18-footer, taking whatever the case may be.
Floaters.
Using the shot clock also, like establishing an offense and figure out what you want to do. Now, a lot of it's just kind of like purposeless movement, it feels like, but there's something going on there eventually where if Rink Strick, we talked about it. If Rink can get a body on somebody, then that offense opens up. And we saw it a couple times last night. We're now starting to see this blend, and give credit to not only Fred, but also Nate Lenzer, also Adam Howard, also Ernie Ziegler, because those are now all guys that are fully coaching. And guess what? Nebraska's now finding this blend of not only defensive intensity, but mixing it with a little bit of offense. And that's why you're 12-2 here.
You know, I'm going to say this. We'll hit the break here in a sec. But Nebraska basketball fan, good morning to you, man. He got a good point. He goes, hey, guys, I feel like Alec last night didn't worry about his offensive game last night, just worried about his defense rebounding, which I think made him look more comfortable. I totally agree with that.
I agree.
He kind of reminds me of when you watch volleyball, you got the setter where every once in a while she'll take the
or the pop.
Yeah. That's what he reminds me of. Like he picks and chooses. He doesn't do it that often, but when he does it, I think that.
And he didn't force it.
He never does.
I think that's just carving out roles.
Good point.
Like I think
that's it.
Gosh, dang,
that's why Wilcher is the way
he
is.
Had so much more time, but
I
seriously think that's just carving out roles. We're seeing CJ Wilcher fully embrace the sixth man mentality, and we're seeing obviously Jawan, and we're seeing now Casey and how to play when you're a Big Ten first team all selection, and Josiah Alec understanding. Hey, I'm the scrappy big man, while Rink Mass is more of the fundamental big man. The skyhooks are so much fun to watch. So we're starting to see like roles be carved out and also embraced by the guys, which then turns into success.
You know, I'll never forget this, and it reminds me, folks. First of all, knowing their roles. My older brother Miles, God rest his soul. We were talking before I got married. Man, he was like, "Man, here's what you tell your wife." Now, this is my brother's divorce at the time, right? He was like, "You tell your wife." And he's saying this jokingly, but I'm looking at him like, I thought you were going to say something serious. He goes, tell your wife, shut your hole, know your role.
Dang.
I was like, he goes, nah, bro, you'll be divorced in 2 weeks. Shut your face, know
Better
your place.
roster. That's awesome.
Nebraska's playing like that right now. They just know their roles. So I would not encourage you to say that to your significant other. But I will say this: at 2
Marriage
o'clock,
advice on the drive.
marriage advice. Do not say that. God rest my brother's soul. And his wife was not the one. His reason why he's not with us any longer. I just want to put that out there.
He said it one too many times.
Yeah, too many times. Strick on the block in Austin will go. They're going to dive a lot deeper in this. You definitely want to hear from Strick, obviously the guy, the 9-year vet who knows basketball like the palm of his hand. He's going to go, dive a lot deeper in this on the block at 2 o'clock. So definitely want to stick with him at 2 o'clock. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive. It's Thursday morning. It's the 5th. And it feels pretty good, man, having a win to talk about, too. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 90.7 The Ticket.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
It's a playoff rematch this weekend as the Lincoln Stars take on the Waterloo Blackhawks at the Icebox. Join us on Friday and Saturday night as the Stars ring in the new year with a Western Conference clash. Friday's game gets started at 7:05 and the puck drops at 6:05 on Saturday. Secure your tickets for the Stars versus the Blackhawks now at LincolnStars.com.
It's fishing season. Bad actors are trolling your business emails, luring you and your employees to take the bait and steal your private information. Make sure your cybersecurity keeps your business from being the catch of the day. At Hamilton, cybersecurity is our business. We are experts at keeping your network and business information secure and off the hook. Contact Hamilton for a vulnerability assessment today. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is Jeff Essing, owner of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping and host of Fitness Fanatics. Over the years, we've helped countless people gain strength, lose fat, build confidence, and change their life. And it all starts with the Farrell's 10-week challenge. Now is the best time to sign up with the new year right around the corner. You can enroll for the January 10-week challenge for only $299. That's 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching. Head to fxblincoln.com for more information on how to enroll. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
John Henry's would like to remind you, if you haven't already, to unhook your outdoor hoses and check faucets for leaks so your pipes don't freeze. As the official plumber of the Huskers, you know who to call when a plumbing issue arises. From frozen pipes to clogged drains, we can help you protect your home this winter. Give John Henry's a call today to schedule at
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. It's a new year, and Fairway has deals this week like 93% lean ground beef for just $4.99 per pound, USDA choice beef rump roast for $3.99 per pound, buy 2 8-ounce bacon wrapped turkey broils for $7, or buy 10, get 5 free on all natural boneless pork ribeye chops. Your new year starts at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC. We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to show our appreciation, Coppell is offering some huge holiday discounts from now until January 2nd. On select new Chevrolet vehicles, we are offering $8,000 off MSRP or 1.9% financing. Yes, you heard right. That's $8,000 off or 1.9% financing on select new Chevrolets. We also have some huge discounts on our new GMC inventory, so stop on in or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. Includes finance, trade, and Costco bonus with roof credit. Stock number C299464.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy new year. They are thankful for many things from 2023 and hope that 2024 brings prosperity for you and starts off well for everyone in your life. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, and it is time for history.
And we're just throwing right in. We're giving you a break today. You don't even listen to the song.
A break from the tunes.
The honest truth is that we're just behind time, and we just figured we needed something to cut out.
We were gonna.
Hold on. You gotta give me a moment.
We're gonna let the music play, but we were thinking about history and the song, and we decided just to say.
Where's that?
Well, that's all right.
I lost it.
That's all right. Here's one history about.
Deleted it.
Well,
That's exactly what I said. So we're not going to play the song. We're going to find something
Just
different.
history.
We that history thing. It ran its course. So we'll find something else. I'm sure many of you are not disappointed whatsoever.
We've been saying that thing for about 6 months now.
I know.
Yeah, we're going to do something new.
When I get on the plane, I'm going to figure it out. But here we go. Here's some history. And I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but just in case, here's some history for you regarding Nebraska basketball. Snap the 7-game losing streak dating back to 1999. The 16-point margin over Indiana, the largest since the Hoosier shirts. The series started with the Hoosiers since 1920. That's the biggest margin of victory in the series since 1920, as far as history goes. So definitely proud of those guys. Also, another history in basketball. What do they call him? The colonel, the general, the admiral. I believe it was something in their military. 1986 NCAA basketball's David Robinson blocks a record 14 shots. 14, bro. And to keep in with the big man, in 1992, Boston's Robert Parrish becomes 5th player in NBA history, which I'm going to say, you guys, and Nick, you're not remember because you weren't even born when he was playing.
Probably not.
The Chief.
The Chief was that dude was to get it done, man.
Yep.
He just get it done. The Chief became the 5th player in NBA history to register 2,000 career blocks during Celtics 196 loss to Minnesota. Others: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mark Eaton. Remember big Mark Eaton, man, when Jordan dunked over Mark Eaton?
Utah Jazz.
There was a game to where a Utah Jazz fan, Nick, Jordan dunked over like Jeff, whatever his name was, that little point guard. He was like, "Oh, fine, Jordan, dunk it over the little guys." Jordan, a few series later, goes and dunks on Mark Eaton and says, "Was he big enough?" Mark Eaton was, how tall was he, Raff? 7 what?
That's 7'4",
probably.
7'4". And Jordan goes,
That's
is he big enough?
See, that's like, I think a lot of people, I don't think they forget about it, but like Jordan at the end of his career was, a jump shooter, but I think people forget early in his career what a high flyer. I mean, he won dunk contests, but what he did in the middle of games was incredible.
It was ridiculous, man. It didn't matter who was in the number of times he dunked on Patrick Ewing. I'm surprised they're even friends. I mean, he had his jock strap in Patrick Ewing's nostrils. The nostrils.
That's too bad.
Your jock strap is in my nostrils.
Hello. Good morning.
Shut your face. Know your place.
Yeah, exactly. Real applicable today.
Yeah. Now this is a shocker right here. Go ahead.
We should get a quote of the show every day.
Quote of the show.
Once a day. What's the quote of the show?
Shut your hole, know your role. I do not advise any of you to go back to your spouse and say that tonight, unless you're going to be here with the show with us every day.
It's like that thing that's on have you guys seen Impractical Jokers?
Oh yeah.
It's where Sal's like, "Shut your face, Grandma."
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
This one doesn't surprise me before we get to break here. In 2000, a day after accepting the head coaching position at the New York Jets, Bill Belichick resigns and moves to the New England Patriots. Who does that? Bill Belichick.
Yep, there you go.
Actually, it's kind of hard. Guys got what? How many rings?
Well, what happened there a lot was the Parcells stepped down and basically it was kind of being forced upon Belichick to take that job. Belichick
He was
said,
like, nope. He was like, it ain't lining up right.
Ain't doing it.
Ain't lining up right. Folks, we'll be right back. Talk some Husker recruiting. We have a guest at 9:30 as well. Stick with us on this Thursday, January 5th. Be careful out there because it is slippery. It's The Drive, 9.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. We'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to show our appreciation, Koppel is offering some huge holiday discounts from now until January 2nd. On select new Chevrolet vehicles, we are offering $8,000 off MSRP or 1.9% financing. Yes, you heard right. That's $8,000 off or 1.9% financing on select new Chevrolets. We also have some huge discounts on our new GMC inventory, so stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com. Includes finance, trade, and Costco bonus with roof credit. Stock number C2999464.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
It's phishing season. Bad actors are trolling your business emails, luring you and your employees to take the bait and steal your private information. Make sure your cybersecurity keeps your business from being the catch of the day. At Hamilton, cybersecurity is our business. We are experts at keeping your network and business information secure and off the hook. Contact Hamilton for a vulnerability assessment today. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. Another brisk day out. Be careful out there. Looks like we had another casualty fall on the ice.
Yeah, another casualty.
Be careful. Be careful.
Oh man, Mr. Safety took a spill, man. That is not good, brother. I'm glad you're okay, man. Glad you're okay. Crowbait, yes, it is the 4th. I keep thinking the 5th because I'm coming back up tomorrow, the 5th, but it's the 4th.
Today's the 4th?
Today's January 4th. Crowbait, I appreciate you, buddy.
You're just flying by.
Yeah. Crowbait, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, today is January 4th. I tell you what, this weekend is huge too, you guys, because there's speaking of Nebraska football, we got some recruits in, and Raul, they showed him on the
lead
screen.
Lead recruiter.
Yeah,
recruiter.
He's here. Yeah. How many times did they show him on the big screen last night?
Twice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
It was good to see that. Good to see that.
The lead recruiter is in the house.
He's going to help. The NCAA right now is a special January 3rd through the 7th. There's a window that allows portal targets the opportunity to take visits before second semester classes begin. So this weekend, starting with Texas wide receiver Isaiah, is it Nayor? Isaiah Nayor. He arrived in town on yesterday. He's in town. Dude, he's a big dude, too.
Yep. He was at Wyoming before that, too.
Had a really good career at Wyoming.
Yep. And he's got, 2 years left eligibility, I believe?
I believe so.
2 years left.
Yep.
Also, Wake Forest wide receiver Jamal Banks. And Jamal Banks is a big dude.
He's
a big dude.
I would say Jamal Banks would be the most targeted guy for Nebraska right now. Most important to get.
2 consecutive seasons of over 600 yards receiving.
Yeah, he is a big man. I was looking at this through Husker Online and just checking out some of these guys that were coming in and what their just kind of what their measurements are. And my man is Newer is 6'3", 215.
Yep.
He's got 2 years of eligibility left. And Banks, 6'4", 205. But his season's 107 catches, 1,404 yards, 13 touchdowns during his career. I mean, the dude is a beast, man.
Yeah.
And so, you guys, how important is it for us to get a big receiver, someone that sees it?
It's huge.
I mean, because you got when you barbecue food, you throw your ribs on there first. Now you can just throw the ribs on there.
Yeah.
All right.
But
when you season them,
oh yeah,
somebody say amen.
Amen.
When you throw the seasoning on the ribs,
amen,
they taste a little better because they've been aged a little bit. Why is that important,
Bingo.
guys?
Well, it's the off the field stuff, right? Continue to teach the Malachi Coleman's, the Jalen Lloyds, the Jaden Dosses on how to be a college wide receiver. That's what you need. That's what you need. Jamal Banks brings you that. Michigan's also in play for him. So there's other notable schools that are interested in Jamal Banks. So I would it's a big one. If Nebraska can get, I think Nebraska's in the lead. I would project that, but we'll see what happens going forward.
Yeah, I think it's huge too. You know, having Raiola here, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, there's direction now.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, I was
stability.
I just wasn't sure what the direction was, but now you know where that direction is, and that direction is Raiola.
I think
get your pieces around him.
I honestly think the better word would be, or another word would be stability. Right? There's no question of who Nebraska's quarterback is going to be.
Exactly.
There's no, all right, yeah, we have so-and-so for one more year, and then we're going to try to find a bridge guy. It's not, it's also not like when they're looking at guys with multiple years remaining, it's not the case of like, okay, 1 year from now, you're going to have to change quarterbacks. And then 2-3 years from now, you're going to have to change quarterbacks again. It's not the case. At least that's not that's not what's expected to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking at, your recruiting pitch to these guys, stability is a big key that now Nebraska, for the first time in 10 years at the quarterback position specifically, they can talk about.
Also on the offensive side, we've been talking about this for the past couple of weeks. We've been knowing that Dante Dottle out of Oregon, 6'1", 208 will be here as well. A guy like him, obviously, there was mop-up time. He had his biggest games against some of the mop-up games he had against last year.
55 yards rushing.
Right. He's a big one, man. You like to see that height and that size.
Yeah, that's another piece too. For I was listening a little bit today. I don't think that the running back room is as bad as what people make it out to be. I think the pieces are there, but adding him, I think just strengthens that room. But because we forget, Gabe Urban, if he can, his big key thing is just staying healthy, so we can get him back. And then you have Ramir. And I thought Emmett Johnson was showing flashes last year. So I don't think that the running back room is quite, and then you got Ives, and then you got the guy that didn't, there was the recruit last year that didn't play. He redshirted. Oh gosh.
Which one?
His name?
Was it
Ives? I thought there was one more guy. Or
Quentin Ives or
it was Quentin Ives.
It was Ives. Okay.
Yeah, might have been Quentin Ives.
But I think, I guess.
I just don't think it's as, I don't know.
I think they're one piece away. I think
Dowdle would do it.
I think they're one piece away. I think when you look at how the AJ Allen situation kind of, not to bring up something from a year and a half ago or a year ago at this time.
Yeah.
Losing AJ Allen was a big piece.
Yeah, that hurt.
Was a big issue.
Yep.
They figured out ways to maybe work around it, but they needed to.
Yep.
They need to find a true workhorse. And I think Dante Dowdle is that.
Yep.
I'm not saying Emmett Johnson can't be that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm as big of a Gabe Irvin fan as the next guy.
Just got to stay healthy.
Got to stay healthy. And when you have injury issues and when you have just the struggles of like finding a true workhorse game in and game out, guys, how many times when we were doing those like throwback games, it was like Roy Halou with 110 and so whoever was behind him, or Amir Abdullah with 120. Like, you have to find the next Amir Abdullah. You have to find the next Roy Halou. Not necessarily in terms of that specific size and frame, but just the mentality, the ability to go every single snap. That's what you have to find.
Right.
And I think Dante Dowdle gives you that. He was just kind of lost on a really, really good program.
Good team. Yeah.
So.
Yep.
You look on the defensive side real fast. You got Xiri Alexander. That's linebacker, 6'1", 185. He could be a guy that could bring some quick ability as well on the defensive side. And also on the as far as the defensive side. You have one of the linebackers, Stephon Thompson out of Syracuse, who Coach White coached when he was at Syracuse as well.
Yeah.
So all of those guys will be here visiting.
Been a name that's gone under the radar. Really strong linebacker. I think linebacker is the spot on defense that you'll probably look to and say, all right, Nebraska kind of needs to boost that area.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There you go.
All right, we'll throw it to break. When we come back, we will have head coach of the Nebraska women's gymnastics team, Heather Brink, with us.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. It's a new year, and Fairway has deals this week like 93% lean ground beef for just $4.99 per pound, USDA choice beef rump roast for $3.99 per pound, buy 2 8-ounce bacon-wrapped turkey broils for $7, or buy 10, get 5 free on all-natural boneless pork ribeye chops. Your new year starts at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Ready to make this season unforgettable? Celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union's low-rate debt consolidation loan. Combine all those bills into one affordable monthly payment with quick access to funds. Imagine all the extra cash for holiday shopping sprees, festive parties, or that well-deserved vacation. Stop by any of their branches or visit libertyfirstcu.com to find out more about their low-rate debt consolidation loan. Make this holiday season one to remember and celebrate with Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
School taught you all about the 4 seasons, spring, summer, and so on. And then there's the way we really tell what time of year it is in sports seasons. Football season, baseball season, or off season. But what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now. And now, and now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated, it's time for the chocolate season. 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead at thechocolateseason.com.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy new year. They are thankful for many things from 2023 and hope that 2024 brings prosperity for you and starts off well for everyone in your life. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Concrete Industries, a Nebco company, has immediate job openings for precast production laborers. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $20 per hour and a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, and we are joined by the head coach of the Nebraska women's gymnastics team, Heather Brink. Heather, season starts.
Yes,
this
yes.
weekend.
We actually leave today. So
What? Oh, you do today?
Yeah. We're getting on a bus and headed out here in a couple hours.
Where's you guys' first one at?
Iowa State.
Hilton Coliseum.
That's not a bad drive.
Yeah, it's only 2.5, so
Yeah.
it's a good way to start kind of the season
Little
at an away
bonding.
meet. Yeah, get
Yeah.
away, be on the bus. It's only 3 hours. We'll get back tomorrow night. So,
Nice.
yeah, we're excited. Looking forward to it.
I think that might have been the first away gymnastics meet I went on. Long time ago. I think.
When my husband and my dad drive together, it's always dangerous. They end up in Boone, Iowa. They miss the exit every time.
And we did. It's like a Home Alone. We did it again.
Yes. But we will not be following them.
Doing your own thing.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to trust the bus driver, I think.
Coach, go ahead, Raff. You start.
You got it.
I'll
You
just
got
say,
it.
Coach,
I'll go next.
I'm going to let Raff do the because he knows way more about gymnastics than I do. And you can see from his shirt. Someone on the text line.
I know.
Look
I
at
just
that
said
shirt.
I need that one's old. It's got some old school clothing on. I need to bring him some new ones.
The collar's messed up a little bit.
That collar,
that collar has seen so much better days.
I think that collar's seen more washes than O Street has seen cars. That t-shirt,
throw it in there for a quick wash.
Yeah, that
It'll be
t-shirt
fine.
is older than you, Nick. Seriously,
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I don't know if it's that old because I think I have that one.
He's
This
only
is fairly new.
He's only 22.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You are young.
Hey, I'm about to be 23. I'm a month and a half from 23. Okay.
I think I still have some.
Only 2 years away from being able to rent a car.
I have some Nebraska women's gymnastics shirts older than you, actually.
We do.
Yeah, I do.
Coach, I'm going to ask you this first, and I'll let Raff go from here. This is okay. Now, this is obviously not you've been preparing yourself mentally, but how tough is it for you coming off the holidays, family, kiddos, all those things, and saying, okay, but still you have your eye, obviously the season starting, but also trying to keep an eye on the family, making sure you're enjoying it, to be present, etc. How challenging is it for you to be starting and the students? Because think about, they weren't even in school. Haven't been in school for dang near a month. How challenging is it for you guys to start right now, and you gals start right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to every situation, right? I mean, I think one of the things personally that I always struggle with is that balance of family and work life. And I'm very passionate about Nebraska and very passionate about our program. And so sometimes it's hard for me to shut that off and just spend time with the family. So Christmas is always a great time for me to be able to have a few days in a row that helps me kind of, I need one day to kind of shut down, another day to kind of get into the groove. And then by the third day, then I feel like I'm kind of in that space. For the student athletes, the pros that I think are really good are that they come back and we're not in school right now. So our first 2 or 3 weeks back, we have no interference with classes or other things kind of happening. The downside to it is they don't get a lot of break either. Most students go home right after finals, and our kids or the gymnastics team, we stay for another week. And then they go home for 5 days, which is quite a bit for a gymnastics break. Especially when you're kind of like in the mix of already having routines. It's an endurance aspect to things. So, we just talk to them. We trust them. I think most of our kids have worked really hard in the preseason. They stayed, somewhat active at Christmas break so they could come back. They knew, okay, it's going to be a really short turnaround. It's not like we're going to ease back into this. It's going to be really quick go. So the biggest challenge is just trying to keep them healthy, be smart about it. Volleyball was playing in the main arena. Obviously, they made it to the national championship, so it makes it a little bit more challenging for us to get time on competition equipment. So we got that set up right after their season was over. It's been pretty heavy kind of doing routines in there. I think they're ready to go. They're excited. It's a long grinding season, preseason, that it's now time for the reward,
So here's a question. When they do go home for those 5 days, a lot of them obviously have gyms in their hometown that they grew up going to. Do you guys encourage them to then go and work out on their own at those gyms? Or are you saying, hey, no, take the time off for the 5 days? Because it is such a long process.
We probably do more encouraging of them taking downtime in the summer, right after season, and really kind of getting more of that time. As far as going into their home gyms, not all of them always go home. Like maybe they're going to another city with their family to visit, extended family members or whatever. And not every club gym takes care of their equipment and facilities maybe the same way we would. And so it can be a challenge. I think if they feel comfortable going in, most of them will go in once, but also those club gyms are closed too, right? It's their holidays as well. So, it's just, for us, it's just get out, be active, go for a walk, go to, what I mean? Go to a rec center. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do gymnastics.
So you're not encouraging them to be hanging out on O Street too much often on Friday and Saturday evenings.
Only if they're tumbling.
We won't go there.
Bring your mats, lay them outside.
Really good. Active in the gym.
Yes.
My man! So Heather, I got to ask, you've got, from what I noticed, 17 returnees this year on your squad. So who are some of those people we need to keep an eye out for? And then who are some of the newcomers that we need to keep an eye out for this year?
Yeah, we're really excited about this year's team. Like you said, we have quite a few returners. We lost one routine from last year, and a class of 5 coming in, 4 freshmen, 1 transfer. So Emma Spence obviously is one of our key players, but I think we have key players on all of the events. Sophia McClellan, she did all around last year. Emma Spence, Chenge Boxguy just qualified for the Olympics as an individual event specialist. Just the whole team, they all are really working hard. I think you're going to see key players kind of step up here and there. Obviously, we haven't had a competition, so not quite sure who's going to fill those voids. I think as we start going into that space, you'll see some of them step up. We've got like I said, a transfer from University of Utah, Lucy Stanhope. And we're looking for her. She'll get some competition time right away. Freshmen, you've got Whitney Jenks, Isabel Sycon, both those will be in lineups this year or this weekend. So just kind of trying to get them some experience. Like you said, it's an easy drive for us. Kind of want to see who steps up and accepts the challenge.
And then I asked too, I was looking at the schedule. Actually, I've looked at it a few times now. You guys got a lot of good teams coming in this year for the schedule. How do people go about, getting tickets? Do you guys have any type of specials or anything going on this year?
Right now, season tickets are still on sale. I think until next week, single meet tickets will go on sale. They can go to thehuskers.com/tickets and get it. We're really cheap. We're talking, but $25 season tickets, so they can be able to get that. We're looking for building a crowd. We would love to get an average attendance of 5,000. I think we hit a record last year at 4,300-ish. So we still got a little ways to go. I think what's beneficial about Nebraska is our community and our support. Right now, there's a huge momentum for women's sports. So we would love to have everybody come out and really support our team. It does make a big difference. It makes a huge difference when, the girls are competing and the crowd is going crazy. That environment can be intimidating for a visiting team.
Absolutely.
But it can also be empowering for our student athletes as they perform as well.
Coach, I got one last question for Raff May as well. Was looking up here, 17 returners with 5 newcomers. And your international competitors, I want to make sure I pronounce your name right. You know what I'm talking about.
Chenge.
Bring it.
Chenge?
Chenge.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Box guy.
Chenge Buxton.
That's how I say it.
Chenge.
She might say it differently, but
I love that. Chenge Buxton.
Box guy.
So when you having 17 returners, we talked about the pros and cons. That's definitely a pro.
Yeah.
Because they can teach the younger ones, and the newcomers, the Nebraska way.
Yeah.
How you do things, how you carry yourself. Nick mentioned that. We were talking about receivers in football, teaching the younger guys. How crucial is that? And how the type of benefit that is for you, coach, to have that many returners?
Yeah. It definitely is a benefit, right? Because every time you lose a group and you bring in a new group, the chemistry always changes, right? And so when you have that many returners, it makes it a little bit smoother. When you talk about our internationals, Clara Colombo and Martina Comine, first 2 Italian gymnasts to do NCAA gymnastics, both seniors.
Wow.
Clara's a 5th year, Martina's an actual 4th year senior. But they just our international students bring this sense of gratitude and love that really center our team. They have a lot of competition experience international just because the level of pressure at that international level is so different that it helps in the performance side of NCAA, where the U.S. students maybe kind of come up through our junior Olympic programs and they're not competing on such big stages. So I think there's benefits to both, right? You have the U.S. students who understand NCAA gymnastics and are really excited to be a part of it. And you have the internationals that are just, the resources we have here, they just don't have those kinds of things there. So they're so grateful for those things. And they just really embrace what it means to kind of be a part of a team.
You bet.
And really love that. I think it's been a blessing because they really love Nebraska and what it stands for. And I think their experience means a lot to them, this group, not just my internationals, but this group. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing them out on the team. We're looking to kind of build off of last year and get Nebraska gymnastics kind of back where we want it to be.
There was a question we got on the text line. Once again, we're joined by Nebraska women's gymnastics head coach Heather Brink. In terms for people, we got a question about, hey, I don't know much about gymnastics, but who in the sport do the players look up to? Who's a role model in the gymnastics world?
Yeah,
that maybe some of your players are watching, right?
We watch the international stuff too, right? Like we're watching Simone Biles and Suni Lee and Jordan Childs, and they're doing world championships during the summer, and we've got it on the TV in the gym. So, I think the level of skills that those athletes are doing is just, Simone Biles, she has like 7 skills named after her, just unreal talent.
I've heard of her before.
Yeah.
You'd be really checked out if you hadn't. Yeah.
So certainly watching, that kind of thing. But I think within the NCAA, every year there's a different kind of person or team that they will look to. Maybe they've got friends on other teams. Maybe they've got mentors that they've kind of grown to know throughout the college years. But yeah, I mean, I think gymnastics is really wide. You know, I mean, from the international level, club level, all the way through NCAA, but it's like a small world all at the same time.
And it's cool too. Like for me, I like it. If you look at a lot of the major players in gymnastics right now in college gymnastics, all in some way, shape, or form have some touch to Nebraska at some point in their careers. It's wild. And this year, your schedule, you got North Carolina, I believe, coming in here. Their coach used to be at Nebraska. You have Florida, some of their coaches been at Nebraska. Lindenwood, some of their coaches. And you go to Arkansas, some of their coaches have been at Nebraska. It's wild to see how, Nebraska gymnastics.
Well, our previous head coach, Dan, I mean, you know him, was here for 25 years and has really kind of been a mentor to a lot of different people, including myself, and obviously coached a lot of athletes as well. And I think one of the things that Dan always did really well in his time, both as head coach to other coaches and to athletes, was really allowed them an opportunity to kind of love or find a passion for the sport. And I think that that's what's kind of carried most of our alumni, whether that's coaches or student athletes, out into the world to really want to give back to the sport. I think we're all passionate about trying to get the sport. I know I'm passionate about it here at Nebraska, just kind of getting the word out there, the growth of the sport and the opportunities for our young women, because those opportunities matter.
Yep. Yeah. And I'll be the first one to tell you, if you have not been to Nebraska gymnastics meet, the price point to go, it's not expensive. Take your family there. I guarantee you, if you go to one meet, you'll be sold and you'll be going to more and more.
Yeah, and you're going to see so much good gymnastics. I mean, just the level of performance for us has increased. I think, like you said, we have a lot of big name teams coming in. So just really looking forward to some great competition, both in our conference and out of our conference. And just want to feel supported and want to see that same level of, winning and excellence that I know we can do.
And it's about to even get better once you have new teams, the UCLAs of the world coming in. It's about to become even more competitive.
Yeah.
And even more than it already is. So
the whole conference of realignment is crazy. It's always interesting.
Well, they're always like, oh, what's this mean for football? What's this mean for basketball? Well, what about this? UCLA is a top 10 team, and Big Ten's already really strong in gymnastics with Michigan and Michigan State.
Well, we're the largest conference. As far as number of teams. We will continue to be the largest conference with the addition of Washington and UCLA. I think, just staying at that competitive level, but also getting, people to have eyes on it so that they can kind of come out and watch, I think will be really, really good. So I'm looking forward to the level of our conference continuing to rise. Because that makes our whole level of gymnastics within our conference rise. So it'll be good, and it'll be fun to travel out to some other places too. Seattle, UCLA, right? Yeah.
Because like Oregon doesn't have a gymnastics team, I think. Right?
Oregon does not. Oregon State does. But they don't have a conference. So
that's right. Yeah. Where are they at?
Well, hey. If your dad and John have trouble getting to Iowa State, I want to still get UCLA. That's awesome. Made the wrong turn.
Right.
We're in Arizona.
Vegas. I think they'd end up in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a mistake. I thought Seattle was rainy. Anyway. All right, guys. Go ahead and take it away.
All right, Heather. Thank you so much for coming in today. We'll get you in here
Appreciate
more.
You guys.
Before some home meets. So.
Yeah, our first home meets January 20th against Illinois. I believe it's a 6:30 start time. So come on out, be early. Bring your loud cheering voices, and we look forward to seeing you guys there.
Or just caravan up with your dad and John.
Well, hopefully they know how to get from home to Bob to Vandy.
So exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, everyone. We'll throw it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see some areas of fog. Otherwise, cloudy skies are expected for today. We'll see higher on 35. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies with a low around 25. And tomorrow, mainly cloudy skies will continue throughout the day. We'll see high around 37. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
School taught you all about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, and so on. And then there's the way we really tell what time of year it is in sports seasons: football season, baseball season, or off season. But what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now. And now, and now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated, it's time for the chocolate season. 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead at thechocolateseason.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. It's a new year, and Fairway has deals this week like 93% lean ground beef for just $4.99 per pound, USDA choice beef rump roast for $3.99 per pound, buy 2 8-ounce bacon-wrapped turkey broils for $7, or buy 10, get 5 free on all-natural boneless pork ribeye chops. Your new year starts at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
It's a playoff rematch this weekend as the Lincoln Stars take on the Waterloo Blackhawks at the Icebox. Join us on Friday and Saturday night as the Stars ring in the new year with a Western Conference clash. Friday's game gets started at 7:05 and the puck drops at 6:05 on Saturday. Secure your tickets for the Stars versus the Blackhawks now at LincolnStars.com.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We got Terrell Farley on the ones.
On the mic. Yeah, I'm on the mic.
He's spinning.
I'm running it.
He's spinning it.
You're fired, Nick. You're fired. Have a nice day, sir. Pick your ticket up on the first, and we'll see you later, buddy.
I said, Terrell, he goes, watch this. Click,
Watch
click.
this.
We all.
Hey, that's what happened when you watch a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Always watching.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't be
Lurking.
watching at all.
Well, congratulations, guys. Nick's back.
Folks, it's always good to hear
thank
my
you,
little
Terrell.
muscle brother, the black shirt in there.
I was in a little quick meeting
Meeting
with some folks.
This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School, 14th at Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit FlorialsNE.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders.
Boom.
Got
All
it.
right, Raff.
Boom.
No song today. We're
just
short on.
going?
We're short on time.
All right, it's time for good.
Before you do that,
right now,
let's pause 10 seconds for station identification right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, Raff. All right. Today's Raff's Good Take actually goes out as kind of an in memoriam. 9 years ago today, we lost Stuart Scott. I could not believe
9
that.
years.
9 years ago. And I just wanted to give Raff's Good Take out to Stuart Scott today just because his light still burns, even though he's not here no more. Just his speech that he gave at the ESPYs, it's still so poignant to me. I know that I used it a lot, even to this day, just you fight as much as you can. You fight as much as you can. And when you can't fight no more, you find somebody and you lean onto them and you let them fight for you.
Wow.
And I always try to incorporate that not only into my life, but if I'm speaking to people and trying to give them advice, I try to let them know that, hey, you've always got someone there that you can lean on to. So they'll fight for you too. So Stuart Scott, rest in peace, brother. You're a legend and you never will be forgotten.
Absolutely.
That was powerful individual, man. And just, that's a great one. Meant a lot to a lot of people and still does, as you mentioned, Raff. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply to ilc.net/careers. Folks, it's the new year. It's January 4th. Let me get that right. Crowbait, appreciate you, brother. Can't be hanging in there yourself, man. Take little steps. Take little steps. You don't have to take huge steps, little steps. A little step I took last night, I was getting ready for my trip today, and instead of using my polishing box, I got out my dad's old shoe polishing box that all of his rags, it still had his scent on the box, but he had that box for years, and I took it out, and I used my dad's old polishing box. That was a baby step for me because I didn't know if I'd be able to use that thing, but took a baby step. So whatever your baby step is, don't worry about somebody else's progress. Worry about your own, because you get going too fast, you kind of slip and fall back in old ways, habits, thoughts, just kind of like I did this morning. I mean, you get going too quick. Yeah, sheesh, you fall. So your steps are your steps, not your neighbors. Dang show, man. I will see you guys. Raff is going to close. I will see you guys next week because I will be hopping on the airplane. Literally, I board in 54 minutes.
I got you.
54 minutes. 54 minutes. I love that.
Hope
Lincoln
you
Airport.
can get through security there.
Yeah, Lincoln Airport. I'm just like, I'm here. Good.
Mr. Dave,
we trust you. Your bags are good.
Yeah.
Mr. Davis goes in the private runway and just
yeah. He pulls his vehicle right up there to the plane.
Red carpet's out.
Yeah.
We got a black guy in a black turban trying to pull up here. He's going to jail.
Yeah. Well, this show went by quick, guys.
It was fast.
It was quick. Huge thanks to Heather, Coach Brink for stopping on by. Stricky. Gosh, dang.
Yeah, man.
It was good.
And then we also, I forgot.
We have 7 seconds.
I forgot to tell her this. Congratulations to Alexa and Marissa, her assistant coaches. Dang. They welcome a new baby. Have a good day.
We got a minute now.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
We're still here. All right, we're out of here. Close this.
All
away,
right,
Raff.
everyone. Have a great
Be nice
day.
to everybody.
Be nice to everyone. Give someone a hug. All right.
We're going to do it right here. We're
Have
gonna
a great
hug.
day. AD, travel safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket. Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy new year. They are thankful for many things from 2023 and hope that 2024 brings prosperity for you and starts off well for everyone in your life. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moss